Welcome to OneWorldSIS, a comprehensive educational management solution designed to help you manage your constituent data more easily, efficiently, and cost-effectively. OneWorldSIS provides the ability to manage and track the entire student lifecycle, from recruitment through alumnus, all in a single system. Let's take a look at the third stage of the student lifecycle, the class setup and student registration, which is accessible from the OneWorldSIS and OneWorldSIS HTML5 portal suite. From the OneWorldSIS system, let's start with an overview of the class setup. The administrator can find all the relevant transactions by navigating to the Education menu, where you can manage day-to-day operations and activities. Any class setup or changes can be done in the Education settings, such as certification programs, formats, and courses, which are used to manage each student's educational records. Tracks and K-12 programs are a set of classes for first and second year students. The basic class setup can be done by going to Classes, then selecting a course, which will then create individual classes. Once a specific class is selected, all relevant information associated with the course is available, such as school, department, campus, grade level, prerequisites, additional information about campuses offered, faculty of that particular class, and other various tasks and sessions of the student record. Let's look at how an administrator can set up new classes for students. Under Education settings, a new class can be added from a course catalog. All the course information can be pre-populated by selecting the class from the drop-down menu for course IDs, which are often aligned to a school's internal numbering system. By navigating to the list of active classes, the administrator can select an existing class, such as an English 102 workshop. This view provides all the information about the class, such as term, class status, whether the class is open, completed, or canceled, grade options, tests and test grades, as well as the student session records, which is a student's individual class record. The administrator can also enroll multiple students by going into the Education tab and then selecting Students. In the list of active students, more than one student can be selected and placed into a particular class. Afterward, the administrator can create a session. A session is the joining of a student with a class. In other words, creating a session enrolls a student in a class. This function allows the administrator to select multiple classes, waitlist, or assign an enrollment status for the selected students, which then creates their individual class session records. The student can log into the OneWorldSIS HTML5 portal suite or create a new account. Let's log in as Fred Thomas. All of Fred's information is dynamic and populated from the OneWorldSIS core solution. The administrator can update Fred's information or allow him to update it himself, configurable based on the school's requirements. All of Fred's classes can be seen in a list under Students and Classes. Fred can choose to drop a class or change his grading method, such as changing from credit to audit. He can also look at detailed class information, such as the description, and can email the teacher directly. Under the Students menu, the student can view attendance and class grades. The student can go to select classes from the course catalog to register. Fred can filter the catalog by term, type of school, availability, which indicates how full a class is, and the ability to email the teacher. Then Fred can add the class. If he hasn't completed the prerequisite, he will be notified. Schools can tailor the functionality to allow students to make changes to their degree plan. Additionally, the student can see all the activities, including payments and invoice information for any particular class. That completes our tour of the OneWorldSIS class setup and student registration. Learn how OneWorldSIS is changing the game for institutions around the world. Visit us online at OneWorldSIS.com to learn more or request a consultation.